Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hi guys! Oh god, and I have it again. It's always when I go online that there's like this weird bump here. Joe Wills! Oh my god. Okay, that's why I wasn't like, okay, I'm not gonna say it in the chat. Joe Wills, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Happy Flower and to Vuurvrouw. That is insane. Thank you so much, Joe. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Can we get some love in the chat for Joe Wills? And can we get some trunks up in the chat for Vuurvrouw and for wait, no, we lost. Wait, what is Kane doing? For Vuurvrouw and Happy Flower and Kane. Oh my god, thank you so much for those. What's with my hair? 10 months on Twitch Prime. Thank you. Can we get some love in the chat for Kane, everyone? And some more trunk sub. Miss Starshin, you do that because of my hair. Starshin, thank you so much for the 5 sub gifts. That's insane. Thank you so much, Miss Starshin. Can we get some love in the chat also for Miss Starshin? And can we get some trunk sub for all the new FIFA members? Tubbs, Mike's NL, De Gruenbag, Bulldog Sam, and Uncle Lothar. Oh my goodness, guys, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. This is insane. What's going on? Mr. Tap, subscribe for 2 months on Prime. Thank you so much. Can we get some just a spam of trunk sub and hype trains and love in the chat? Everyone, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate the support. Really thank you. Hello, lovely people in the chat. How are you all? Yes, Vuurvrouw. And it's not... there's a reason for that. And I was expecting this a little tiny bit because, oh my god. As if I planned it, I uploaded my video an hour earlier. Why? Because TubeBuddy last week, and you can check this with Rudy Rainkibble, TubeBuddy told me that I should actually upload 3 to 2 hours earlier than I normally do. But that's a little bit too early for me. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna try to upload 1 hour earlier. Starting today. Miss Starshin, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Evie Ivy, thank you so much for the 300 bits. You guys are amazing. Thank you. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna upload my video an hour earlier. Then I have time to do eat my dinner, and I'm gonna take a shower. Just gonna relax before the stream. And I was eating chicken soup. No lie, I was eating chicken soup because it's my shake day, and then I can also eat the soup. So I was eating chicken soup, and then all of a sudden I noticed the pop-up on Twitter of the news about update 1.4. And I was like, oh my god, I just finished my last bite, or how you say that, the last thing, and I was like, I had to run because I read the word underwater feeder. And it's insane. It's insane. We're gonna read everything. We're gonna just take a chill pill because I was, of course, super hyped when I was recording it, and I couldn't really think clear. So we're gonna read about it, and we're gonna talk, discuss everything. You guys, Kiwi, thank you so much for the follow. Joe Wills, you gave a sub to Fleur for Hoost. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Joe. Can we get some more love in the chat for Joe Wills? And can we get some love in the chat and some trunk sub for Fleur for Hoost? Fleur, welcome to the Fae Fam. So as if it was planned, because normally I would upload on 6 p.m. my normal videos, and then nothing, and now it was like 5 p.m. was the wait, what? It's Joe Wills again. Joe, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Bongo Heartwood. This is insane. Joe Wills, can we get some spam of love in the chat for Joe Wills and some trunks up for Bongo Heartwood? And Michelle, thank you so much for the 100 bits, lovely. Really appreciate it. But yeah, other than me, people may think that I knew. I had no idea. I was freaking like, oh my god, I need to record again. I need to edit. And I was super stressing. Like, help. I had no idea. I swear to God. But it really felt like as if I knew. 5 p.m. franchise mode, 6 p.m. It was insane. Oh my gosh. Hello, Shadow Moon. Hope you're doing well. I was watching your videos. It just went live. Yes, yes. Thanks all for joining. Oh my gosh. We are in a hype train level 4 already. You guys, thank you. That's insane. Thank you so, so much. This is crazy. Anyways, we're gonna talk about the update in a bit, but how are you guys doing? How was your weekend? How is the Faith and Fit squad doing today? How many steps did I do today? Let me check. I did 6,380 steps today, and my kettlebell workout, as always. Well, kettlebell and weight plate workout. Just to Karu, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Also, Elvira Reality, also thank you so much for the follow. I had a few follows also before we went live. Let's see if I can find those back. I don't know if you guys are in here, but Hydro Polo, Michael Penna, Camilla, KHZ Melvin, and Laska Ciara, and Finn, and everyone else. Thank you so much, Dan Marta. Thank you so much also for the follow. Really appreciate it. Lovely chat, mods, and Elise. Hi, Desu. Hope you're doing well. Firva and Lady, love the work you did in the desert too. Ah, thank you, Firva. Yeah, I was actually feeling really bad because if I would have known, I would just put like the desert to later on or something like that. Like just give it a little bit more time in between. It wasn't really planned to have 2 videos in 1 hour. Hi, Abby. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Dinant. I'm good. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. I did that last week when I felt I really wasn't really feeling in my swing last week. And apart from the update today, I feel better today. I can tell that I am feeling more comfortable with my schedule again. And last week wasn't really the best week for me, but it's okay. Sometimes you just have those weeks and you just need to accept it. That's my new motto, my life motto. So if you are feeling down, just accept it, move on. Yeah, how many hours do you have in Planet Zoo? How many hours do I have in Planet Zoo? Let me check Steam. 1,163. That's not even that much. I think there are many people out there that have way more hours than I have, but 1,163 hours. Desu, did you watch F1 yesterday? Yes and no. I actually forgot. I was preparing my 100k live stream for Friday, and I actually totally forgot about F1, and John wasn't at home, so I really forgot. And then I saw Joe Wills, his message on Discord, like, F1 is gonna start in a bit, something like that, and after that no one spoke. So I saw that message later, and I was like, wait, oh shoot, I forgot. Oh wait, put it on. And then I saw like a huge fire thing, and I was like, holy cow, what just happened here? So I asked in Discord, like, what happened? I just saw a car like having a huge fire. What is going on? Who is this? I had no idea. So yeah, that was like 5 minutes after it happened or something. And yeah, so Grosjean, he got an accident with his Formula 1 car, and he luckily survived. He really had an angel on his shoulders. Miss Starshin, thank you so much, lovely. Really appreciate it. We have Hype Train emotes, Chook Chook, Hype Sneak. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, Romain Grosjean, he had an accident with the Formula 1 car, and it was really, really bad. But he survived. He has, I think his hands, his arms, and his legs are burned. But he's in the hospital and he's doing well. But oh my freaking god, that was quite a thing. So yeah, I saw it a little bit later, but I'm really glad to hear that he's okay. What are your predictions about the amount of animals in the next DLC? Peter, I am thinking we're going to have 4 or 5 animals in the DLC. I actually think 4 animals. Might be 5. When did we got like 5 animals? We had one pack with 5, didn't we? Or was that with an exhibit animal? Not really sure, but it's easier to say croissant in plasma grosjean. Why? No, that's weird. Anyways, okay, let's I can't even read the chat. I'm talking too much. Shadow, such exciting news has to be shared. I'm glad you're also feeling better. Thank you, Shadow Moon. Ruptum, just finished studying my exam. Now I'm just enjoying the lovely stream. Ah, that's amazing. Joe Wells, 2,368 stabs. I am so proud of you. I see Marloes, 4,301 stabs. That's a really good one too. Rosemarijn, 8,700 stabs. That's insane. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, by the way, Rosemarijn, also for the sub. Oh my god. I tried to tag you. Thank you so much. Can we also get some love in the chat for Rosemarijn? She did that during the countdown. But I couldn't tag you. And I was like, is she already in the chat? Maybe not. But I'm proud of you guys. Faith and Fit Squad. Boom. Well done. Well done. Wait, hope the rumors are good. Hope so too. Because he's a Frenchman. Yeah. He's doing well. Definitely. Probably for habitat animals I want to exhibit. I don't really... It depends what kind of pack it will be. If it's going to be some kind of marine pack or an aquatic pack, then it could be that we are getting exhibits with fish, or for example. That could be. So okay, let's go to the post, and then we're just gonna talk through everything, through all the information. Australia has 5 animals. Australia was a kangaroo, koala, dingo, and a cassowary. There are 4 animals, right? Am I missing one? Yeah, and then the exhibit animal was 5. But I don't really count exhibit animals as an animal, to be completely honest. Wait, tag. Fantastic. Before we go, too tied up in Planet Zoo. Don't forget that we have exciting things. Yes, Discord. We have Secret Santa in our Discord server right now, which is organized by the lovely Rosemarijn, Marloes, and Climbable Chunky. Some really lovely and amazing people from our community, and they are organizing that. It's going to be amazing. Definitely sign up for it if you haven't yet in our Discord server. And we're also going to announce a new community event, or another community event, I should say, tomorrow in the Discord server. So everyone is welcome to join both of them. New members, or if you're in my Discord and just miss out on the messages, definitely go and check them out. Everyone is welcome to join, and hopefully we can get a nice festive Christmas spirit going on the next month, because it is definitely a hard time right now in the world, so we can all use some positivity right now. So stay tuned for tomorrow for the new community event that is going to be announced too. Yes, thank you, Kane. I am going to put them on right now. Thank you so much for mentioning. Sit Lowen. Yeah, most USCs have gone above 4 animals at a time. Even in Jurassic World Evolution, they rarely added too many new at a time. So I'd expect us to only get a few here, sadly. Yes, I'm afraid so too. I'm going to share my screen in just a bit when my Streamlabs chatbot is loading. I'm praying for penguins. Imagine putting a penguin habitat next to a pond. Yes, I still have some space left in my land of the cold. Okay, it should be open right now, Kane, and all my other moderators, so you guys can use it. I'm sorry for that. So we can now share a Discord link if you're not in my Discord yet. Emo, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. And Left Raru too for the follow, by the way. Thank you. Hello, Room to Grow. Hope you're doing well, lovely. Michael Penna, I'm prepared. I prepare it. At Otter habitat and reptile house. Oh, that's so cool, Michael. I probably have 0 stats. This is where it keeps me in the chair. Oh no, Fleur, I'm so sorry to hear that. Phil, thank you so much for the follow too, by the way. QBA, hi. I hope you're doing well. How do you feel about the possibility of marine mammals such as I don't know what that is. Cetaceans. I'm not really sure. I should probably look it up. But no, they're wait, that's yeah. No, controversy about SeaWorld. Yes, just to make it clear, I know from the start when the game launched, Planet Zoo launched, there's not going to be dolphins and penguins in the game. Frontier made it pretty clear that they think that dolphins and whales do not really belong in zoos. And since Planet Zoo is really focusing on the modern zoo and what is good for animals, no, they made it clear that there are not going to be any dolphins or orcas. So I would appreciate it if we just also can leave that discussion, because I know that there can be a lot of discussions about it, about the fact that, but it's a game, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we all know that. We have been through this discussion for a year now. Frontier made it clear, so who am I to be constantly talking about that? It's not gonna happen. So yeah, I think we just need to respect that, and I think it's common sense that they will not do that. But there are plenty of other animals that they could still add into the game. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and open some posts, because I can't really imagine, but some of you may have not been here yet. I don't think so, but may have not seen the video, may have not seen any news. But yes, there it is. We have news. We have an underwater feeder. So this is the post, what I saw on my phone, and I read underwater feeder. And I was like, I jumped up, ran to my office, started recording, and I was like freaking out. Underwater feeder. This is gonna be insane. So hi, you zookeepers, we're thrilled. Joe Wales, you're insane. Oh my god, thank you so much, Joe. Again, this is insane. Go get some love, more love into the chat for Joe Wills, and some trunk stuff for Room to Grow. Lovely Sarah. Congratulations, lovely. Thank you so much, Joe. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so this update will include animal talks, a new time scenario, an underwater feeder, and more. So, okay, these highly requested editions will be available to download on the 8th of December. What does that say? What does that say? Well, that says that normally, with basically every DLC, I think they only did not do it with one, which was probably the Aquatic Pack. But correct me if I'm wrong. Frontier normally always launches a DLC on a Tuesday. And a week before that, mostly exactly 1 week before that, they announce a DLC. So my guess is that tomorrow is going to be an announcement of a DLC. If they follow the Aquatic Pack, I think it was the Aquatic Pack, then it could potentially be on a Thursday latest. But I am since for months I've been putting my bets on the 1st of December. Ask Rudy Rankemo. I've been calling it for so long. Like latest the 8th of December, but yeah, well, it's now the free update is dropping on the 8th of December, so common sense, it's going to be announced either tomorrow or on Thursday. So fingers crossed. I finally managed to create a Discord account. That's amazing, Constantino. Okapi lover, but it doesn't confirm a diving mechanic other than for the feeder. That's it. Let's go and move through this section. Okay, this free updates includes... Okay, this is the intro. Water temperature regulator. So with update 1.4, we'll be adding a new water temperature regulator facility that will allow you to customize the temperature of all water volumes within its range. Can you remember when Rudy Rankemo, he made also a video about it, but I remember when he spoke to me about the exhibits, having this slider. And he was like, first of all, why would you update exhibits? Why? They worked fine. And now reading this again, because I really didn't realize that when I was recording, the temperature regulator right away reminds me of that, about the exhibits having these sliders. And that is actually quite interesting, because that could indeed mean what I just said, is that we're getting exhibits as aquariums also with these sliders, and we're getting these water temperature regulators. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna bring it even further. What if, like, wait. Okay, I want to read this further before I say it. This will help you have full control over the welfare of animals that like to spend a lot of time in the water, which will enable you to ensure your animals have maximum comfort in your care. Using the water temperature regulated information panel, the facility can be customized to suit the layout and requirements in your zoo. You'll also be able to adjust the regulated effective range, adjust the target temperature, all water volumes in range. Okay, I think they're going to just add this just the same as water pumps. But the thing that I was just thinking of was, when I think of like really having to do water regulation, or do I say that right? Like regulating the water, then I really think of aquariums. I don't really think of okay, maybe a saltwater crocodile could fit because it's a reptile and it just like from a very tropical environment. But take, for example, the leak. Yeah, okay, if you don't want to know, just turn off the stream. But there were leaks. Last week or the week before that, about a giant otter, a gray seal, a king penguin, and a sun bear. Okay. If I think of an otter, I'm gonna take the otter as an example. I don't know if the otter will be in the DLC, but okay, let's look at an otter. Do we need a water temperature regulator for that? Do we need that for an otter? Is that a thing? Exactly. It really feels like for me, a water temperature regulator feels like something more as in a real aquarium. I'm not even sure if it really, for me, fits the feeling for a gray seal or for a king penguin, unless you want to have it like really cold. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Before we continue. I hope the great content creators got early DLC access to create inspiring content like before. Who knows? We might. I mean, I keep telling, obviously, every pack I've had early access. So if I would say, no, I'm not getting early access, it would be a little bit dumb, of course, because no one would believe me anymore. But if I have early access, or if I get early access, I will not be able to say anything about it. So just respect that. I obviously, after 4.5 years, it doesn't make any sense for me to say like, oh yes, I'm not getting early access. I've been doing that for a long while. I've been saying that for a few years. And then it was like, oh yeah, look at me. I did have early access, guys. You know, it's a bit dumb. It's a little bit dumb. But obviously, I am not allowed to say anything about if I have early access about the pack. Retest Dash, no, not for an otter sustainable. Maybe if it's the Amazonian giant river otter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it depends what kind of climate they're from, I guess. I think so. Polar bear needs water below 0. But water below 0? Needs water below 0. We'll definitely using the water temperature regulators for a lot of animals if it's hot and a building. Yeah, exactly. But then it feels like more of like having coolers. You know what I mean? We're using coolers right now to regulate it. Yeah, okay. I guess it's just an extra feature. For me, it feels more like something you would do for real aquariums instead of like for other animals. But maybe you guys are right. Maybe it's something that, yeah, isn't water below ice 0 ice? Yeah, that's also what I was thinking room to grow. I was a little bit like, wait, if it's below 0, shouldn't it be ice? No, but it can also, if it's like really, really stormy weather or like really wild water, then it will not become ice. So I guess that makes sense. Or if it's like a too big of a volume. Sometimes it's too hard to become ice. Okay. I'm afraid of saying super dumb things. The animals we already have would like it. Like the crocs, polar bears. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All the blubber on seals and penguins. Cool water will be important. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Oh, my polar bears can die. Oh, I hope so too, Peter. I really hope that if this is something with an Aquatic Pack or Marine Mania or whatever, I really hope that there's going to be an update too for the rest. LA Magics, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime sub. Really, really appreciate it. Can we get some chunks up in the chat for LH Magics? Thank you so, so much, lovely. Really appreciate it. In which we have water that runs through multiple habitats, so the animals in a habitat might need different temperatures. Oh, that's also a very good thing, Flametry. That is a really good thing. So if you have like a river, you can't control the water in a river. That would be really weird if you would say like, okay, I have habitat X, which is a polar bear habitat, and I want this water to be 0 degrees or below 0 degrees. And then next to it, I have the same river for the gharial, and the gharial has a temperature of above 30 degrees. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. But that would be really weird if that would be the same river. That doesn't make any sense. That's a really good point. That really doesn't make sense to me. Lots of species can tolerate varying temperatures, really. Yeah, that's also what I feel like. That's why I have this feeling that it's more an aquarium thing. Or like a reptile house. I can also feel that more. Like how many animals do swim? Like if I just look at a Dutch zoo, and a Dutch zoo has like a lake, they don't have coolers, they don't have heaters to do anything with the water. It's just a natural lake. They don't do anything with it on the outside. If it's inside, that's a different story. But if we're talking about outside lakes in Dutch zoos, 100%, I dare to say that not a single zoo has water temperature regulators on the outside lakes. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Hi, Didi. Welcome to joining. Miss Starshin. So need that for the GGHS real. It's cooler climate. I have no idea what you're saying, Miss Starshin. Some bears live in India, so maybe an Indian or broadly South Asian pattern. No, that's never. No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. The sun bears are the most weirdest part of the whole pack. And I think that the sun bears out of all the 4 animals are, I don't know. I don't really see if it's going to be an aquatic pack or a marine animals pack or whatever. I don't think a sun bear would be in there, would it? I don't know. But the good thing would be if a sun bear would be in the game, like then I would feel more confident to say, if this is about diving and they're going to add some animations of diving in it, and if there's a sun bear in it, then I would say, okay, but then give me also animations for the polar bear to dive, right? I mean, hello. Piraleggio, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Shadow Moon, I feel like it's not really needed the game right now, which suggests it'll make more sense with the DLC, but it also doesn't give enough for a hint to know. But this is exactly the thing. Like, wait, what was that? You have the heat map or the overview of the water temperature regulator would show you. Because the thing is, yes, here, the underwater box feeder. Okay, wait, we're gonna read this. The underwater box feeder, a new feeding station, will be available as part of the free update. For now, the only animal that will use this in the game is the saltwater crocodile. But we will be adding this to more animals in the future. And I was actually a bit confused about this. And when I stopped recording, I realized that, of course, this thing, at least for what we can tell, it has fish. And I was right away saying in my video, okay, so fish, well, not really about fish, but this thing, okay, so the gharial no, the Garia. Saltwater crocodile is able to use this, the only animal from the current game. And then I said, okay, so the gray seal and a king penguin make sense with this, but actually also the otter would make sense with this. Actually, every bear would make sense with fish. I'm just trying to think what animals eat fish. What animals do eat fish? Fire Creeper, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Just in Gary. So that's why. Hi, lovely owl. Hope you're doing well, lovely. Summer might just be an abandoned animal. Next you see, yeah, I have the feeling more that the sun bear does not really fit this range. The otter is a question. I can also see an otter still being in a small mammal pack, or I don't know. Yeah, an otter is an aquatic pack, aquatic animal, but it feels less of an aquatic animal than a seal or a penguin. I don't know, but okay. So, but we have fish. We have bears that love fish. Okay, so the seals could potentially like fish. Penguins. The otter could do too. Okay, all the bears. What else? What kind of animals do also like fish? But maybe it doesn't have to be fish. Wes Hatton, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, for 6 months already. That is insane. Entire one. Oh my god. Thank you so much, lovely Wes. Really, really appreciate it. Can I get some love and some chunks up for Wes in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much, lovely. If you look at the top of the water, you see weird rings. What are they? I don't know. I think the weird rings, they, for me, outbuilding opener. Can we zoom this in even more? Oh, yes, we can. I don't know. I have the feeling that this is just the opposite side of water lilies. It doesn't feel like something else to me, but I could be completely wrong with that. But what I wanted to say, this feeder could, like any other food, you do research for every animal, for like the grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Potentially there could be also other food coming out of it, but is it dead fish? No, it's not. Are these fish swimming around? These are not dead fish, are they? No, because then it should be fish. Then it can't be anything else but fish. I think if it's moving fish. God, imagine that they're like trying to catch the fish. Would they really animate animals catching fish? Because that would be really cool. How many do you want that eat fish? I don't know. Piranha, yeah, but piranhas are really fish already. Fish. Fish eat fish, yeah. Big cats. Oh yes, big cats, of course. This water topic needs some water. Yes, I agree, Vuurvrouw, I agree. But this thing right over here, this thing definitely looks like something. Wait, no. Okay, now I can zoom in better. Can I? Oh, I can zoom in even more. Okay, these definitely look like barrels on a side. What could that be? Is that like a platform? It's holding something. What is that? That is definitely some kind of floating thing. And looking at the edges, I don't really see that this is for animals, is it? That is really interesting, actually. Looks like a raft. I don't know, but you would expect something that could be reachable for animals, but like a place for them to do tricks. No, sorry, but I don't really think that Frontier is going to add them. Just the same as the not going to add orcas or dolphins in the game. I think we can all agree on animals that should not really do tricks, I guess. Maybe something for the staff. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really look connected to anything, unless the staff can now also swim or dive to clean. I'm not sure. That could be. Hi, QBA. Hope you're doing well. Sensational TV. Maybe that's a seal island. But this is a crocodile habitat. Would that be a thing? I don't know. I'm not convinced yet, guys. I'm not convinced yet. I see barrels, and I feel like it's a platform. But what kind of platform it is for? I'm curious. I'm really curious. And maybe that's how they fill the underwater feeders. Yeah, maybe. The keepers could fill the feeders above the water and then lower it down from the platform. Don't think keepers will dive. Yeah, I don't really see keepers diving either. I don't really think so. But it's so far away. Unless maybe there's another one underneath. Could that be a thing? It's interesting. I'm really curious to hear more about this thing. Bubbles! We have bubbles. Oh my god, what is that? I like my bubbles. Do we have a bubble machine again? Would that be a bubble machine? Do we already have a bubble machine? Do we have bubbles? We have a bubble machine with the dingoes, but that's the only bubbles, don't we? We don't have the VVAXs like in Planet Coaster, do we? Oh wait, there is something in here, by the way. It could be the same thing, maybe. But would there be fish? It could also be a toy. There are bubbles. At least it looks like bubbles above it. There is something here. And that looks to be more underneath here. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe Crocs, you sit. What? Maybe Crocs, you sit. I don't really feel it's for staff because it's made from glass. So I'm sure if it's water inside, so it's probably an enrichment item. Yeah, it might be an enrichment item. Wasn't there also spoken about new way of information? Let's have a look. For now, the only animal that will use this in the game is a saltwater crocodile, but we will be adding this to more animals in the future. When using this feeder, like any other food enrichment, its informational panel will provide you with details on its food capacity, usage by animals, and food suitability. Additionally, there will be a status bar that will tell you if the feeder has been placed deep enough. I'm not really sure still. And this panel, I think that's just to click the item and then see how often it's used, just like any other enrichment items we have right now, or like feeders and stuff. You can see that too with other feeders. I don't think this is anything new, the panel. Additionally, what is status bar that will tell you if the feeder, that is new, obviously, that it will tell you if it's deep enough or not. It's so interesting. Okay, what we have, where's the Steam post? Let me just grab that link. I thought that I had it open, but maybe I wait, where is that link? I know that Rudy sent it. Okay, this one I haven't shown on my video because I found it after I uploaded my video, of course. There are more pictures in here. So we have the same information as far as I can tell. It's just a copy paste of the same text, I think. Yeah, the water, yeah. But this is quite interesting to see. But this is basically just a water pump then being in orange. So that is going to regulate the temperature of the water. Is there anything else new? There is this is new, like this. Why is there like a button here? Do all the electricity and water pumps have a light button here? And then you have like this paper? Maybe those are just the small little details they are going to add, as in like little things you can put down. Yes, so they will finally make underwater tunnels possible. I hope so, yes. I really hope that that is going to be something that is now going to be less laggy. But it could potentially mean that my boat ride will be screwed. But we shall see. I do have to say, I really like how much they added into the underwater environment. I always like forget to detail underwater. Yeah, I do really like that. I really do hope that if it's going to be a real... How much aquatic or marine would you need to have it? Like, when having seals or penguins, you don't really need to have corals. To be able to add corals, what kind of animal would you need? Which are not really swimming animals. Or not really like only swimming animals, like fish. So, for example, a shark. To give the difference, like a shark and a seal. Seal can also go on land. If I see a seal habitat in a zoo, it's more of like rocks and stuff. It's not really corals. But for like real fish or sharks, hammerheads, etc., then I would see more of like beautiful corals, like Australian reef, Big Barrier Reef. Don't really see that for seals and penguins. Maybe that's the place where the educator throw the threats for the crocs. No, they're not. They're not. If you read the post about the animal togs, they clearly said that educators will only throw in food in the habitat if it's with its back towards the habitat and it's not obstructed by water. So it's not going to happen. I know that a lot of people commented about the animal talks under my video too, but that's not what they said. So it's definitely not that they're going to throw in, the educators are not going to throw in food in the water, but it could actually still be that the keepers will be able to, no. I don't think so. That the keepers will be able to throw in food into the water still, but why would they not have that? Yeah, okay, that's a different animation. So the educator would be on the edge of the fence, throwing in food on the terrain, but it still doesn't tell us if the keepers in the habitat would not be able to throw in food. But in the end of the day, then I would also like them to see keepers just throw in food on the floor for any other animals, I guess. The water looks more blue clear as well. I hope that is the case so you can have a better look on the water. Yeah, that will be cool. Okay, wait, let's go to the next picture. Okay, so this is the same picture as we've seen. Nothing else spectacular. This was also a good one. Rudy was asking like, what was wrong or what is going on with the rides that the whole ride section needed refurbishment? Like, why are we going to get a new transport ride? Maybe is there something wait, what is that? Whoa. What is this? Is that a train? This is the train. Amount of rides per type. Doesn't it look like a tractor to you? Why can't we zoom you in more? Okay, wait, open. I just joined Discord. Awesome, Constantino. This is a new ride. Isn't it? This is the steam train. This might be the people mover. This is a boat ride. No, that is the gondola. That is a boat ride. Is that a Jeep? Ah, yeah, shoo, you're right. It's a Jeep. It's a Jeep. You're right. It's a Jeep. Ah, shoo. Okay, it's a Jeep. Sorry. But yeah, Rudy had a fair point. What are you going to change again? Okay, what do they say exactly? An overview of the number of different rides, the most popular ride in your zoo, the most popular station in your zoo, the total animal profit, total number of guests that have used the rides in the current year, the lifetime profit from the rides. The stats will break down each individual ride into more detailed information for you by showing you annual profit, annual guest, total track length, what stations guests are using, each station scenery rating. I don't know. Was it really needed? was it really needed to do anything new for it? It's a good question of Rudy. I really don't know. I really don't know. I guess it's nice. It's nice, but could there be an extra reason for it? I'm really happy they're adding the ability to treat rides from a menu. Yeah, that's a good one, definitely. West Hat, do other people on the ride still get reset when you start the game? I hated that. I don't know. I really have no idea. Gina Creations, hey, just joining. Got distracted by writing my book. Hi, welcome to the stream, lovely. Okay, okay, we have underwater feeder. For now, the only animal I'm using is saltwater crocodile. It's definitely a thing. Challenge scenario. We're excited to travel to the Philippines with you for a new time scenario set in the mountains of Luzon. Take on the adventure and transform disused... What is this word? Disused rice... I just don't know what it means. Oh, okay. Not being used anymore. Okay. 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 Transform rice terraced while pushing conservational awareness. Make sure you have it ready in the time for the grand opening ceremonies. I said it in my video too. I don't really feel that a Philippines is a hint to the DLC. I remember, was it Estonia with the last DLC? I think it was Estonia, which had nothing to do with the DLC. Unused. Thank you, guys. I don't really think so. Was it? I don't think so, but it's cool. But I haven't, in all honesty, I haven't played the other time scenario either, so I can't really say. Hi, Tip Draws. Hope you're doing well. Diddle never played them because I don't like the boat ride one. Wait, there's a boat ride in the time scenario? Stress me out. Did the EV? We can't wait to bring you Animal Talks. Well, okay, we've been to Animal Talks already last week. But I think it also says here... and also can only select species. I don't know if they mention it here, actually. I do know they mentioned it. Why are we not on the forums? Planet Zoo forums. Okay, if we go to the forums, news and announcement, Animal Talks. This is a forum post. And they exactly said about the water. Yes, here. You'll see some animals walk over to see what all the commotion is about. If you're lucky, sometimes to join in. If you set the animal talk point up so that the back of it is towards the habitat and there are no obstructions such as water, then the educator may also throw food into the habitat during the talk. So if there are no obstructions such as water, that does make it clear for me that they're not able to throw in food and you see like a crocodile jumping up because it's getting a fish or something like that. I don't really see that happening, to be completely honest. I think the raft is for the animal talk. No, the animal talks are just on the outside. I don't really see that. What all the commotion is about, if you're lucky sometimes to join in. If you set the animal talk point up to the back of it towards the habitat and there's no obstruction, then the educator may also throw food into the habitat during the talk. That is all they're saying. And they're just coming to see what it's all about, most likely. I don't really think that is going to be a platform for the educator. I think the educator will only be able to be just here, standing next to a habitat, and that's basically it. The educator's not going into the habitat to do any shows or anything. That's not going to happen. Not fun, at least for me. Sorry to hear that, Kane. What about the East being a basking platform? The East? What about the East being a basking platform? I don't know what a basking platform is. The Harry Potter hat, are we going to build something today? That depends how long will be talking about the new update and stuff. Do we have any other... Oh, wait, that's why. Can I go back to that post? Oh, here it is. Okay, so if we go down... we had another picture. The lion's den. Oh, we can also open that one. There we go. Okay, the lion's den. I know that Rudy was like, oh, look, they're different decals. But there's actually, indeed, there are like these stumps you see right over here. They are missing here. They are missing. There are just some path right over, some wood, or they did this manually. Either they're replaced with these wooden planks, or they put down the wooden planks themselves, and we have no barriers at all. No, I think it's a new edge. I think it's a new edge of the path. So we're gonna get a natural path. Did they say that? What kind of path? Again, we can't wait to see what you do. The free, bringing the two. Okay. Update 1.4 will bring you a set of Decal Decorations, 2 new guest path. Okay, that's then a natural path. 1 new queue path. And 2 variants to pre-existing queue path. 2 variants. Okay, that could be the variant with the metal plate we saw in the contest picture they shared. A new font for 3D and 2 lead letters and a range of folios. Without seeing what you create. Is it the new letters? No, that's not. That's the old one, I think. Wait a second. These statues. Like, this one has the African ring on it. Is that new? Here's the same. What is with the African stuff? And what, these trees, where are these trees from? Can anyone tell? Where are these trees from? Is there a continent? I need Mike. Hi, Mr. PR. Hope you managed to get not too overhyped. We do not want you to wet your neck on the live stream. No, thank you. Invisible path. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. I think looking at this, Planet Zoo is not going to put down all these planks. No. Definitely not. But these things. This is new. And this also looks new. This one has like a drum thing in his hands. It looks like it's drumming. But why? This is looking African. Or is this Philippines? I don't think so. Willow tree, definitely new. Yeah, we have them in Holland too. Yeah, exactly. Those are willow trees. Like, it could potentially be a free update still. That willows. Kurt Realty. These trees grow right outside of my window. Yeah, I think they're really common, aren't they? Aren't these horns from African branches? Yes, these could be from the African branches, but it's about this. These little guys. These little guys are definitely new. I can't really tell if we have any pieces in the game that create these kind of statues. What about the fence? Which fence? These are all in game already. And this is also already in game. There's a lot of glass here, by the way. I really don't know. This really looks new to me. And that's the same thing if we go back to Twitter and we go to a post that they posted earlier. If we go to... Wait a second. Oh, that looks really cool. Okay, where is that post? They posted something with a contest. This one. There we go. This door is new. I could not find this door. And that's also an African door. And this railing, this is a new railing. So this is a solid railing, which is actually really cool. And this could potentially be the... What did they say? This could potentially be the 2 variants to pre-existing queue pads. 1 new queue path and 2 variants. Oh wait, it could also be a new guest path. Could basically be everything still. Those statues are not new. But tell me how they're called. What are they? Because I don't know them. I know this ring is not new. I know this is not new. But this head with eyes, I don't know these. with arms, legs. These had arms with the drum. Is it African decorated rocks? Could these sculpture be made with stones? It could be. It could be. What about trash bin? No, the trash bin we already have in the game. Sculptures are in the game. Okay. I never used the African theme, so it's a harder one. That tree's from East Asia, so it may be from the Philippines. Okay, so it might be free update coming along with the free update. That could definitely be, and not really per se hinting to the DLC because if they're from the Philippines. The statues you can build piece by piece. Oh, that's why. When I hate, we have to wait 8 days to see it. Yes, I know, right? Why so much African stuff? That's also something that is in my head. Like, why do we keep seeing African things? Why is that from this post, which was also really African, to this pose, which is also really African? Why is that? I can't really think of any link with an aquatic or marine pack. I don't get it. I really tried to figure out what that is. Oh, I thought, well, like, what is that? But that's a speaker. You have a door in a glass panel. Like, they use so much glass here. Why? Like, what is this? There's so much glass. It doesn't make any sense. Could this be any hint? Could it? I really don't know. Did you see the way at the right between the wood fence? The right. There, this could be a staff path or a queue path. It's hard to tell. I don't think it's a queue path because then you would see those little silver thingies for an entrance. But it looks like a different texture. It looks a little bit. It does remind me a little bit like under the sea, like a bluish texture with like a shimmering from the sea. It doesn't really look like a normal path texture. I don't know. It looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Could be a shadow. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Although, by the way, this bench... No, that's an African bench. No, not. Is there anything else? Okay, these are balloons. Don't feed animals. There's a lot of glass here. Why would people? I don't really see anything else. I really am confused about these African-themed areas. It's kind of confusing. It's maybe Hobby Tuali awesome. I don't know. Why would they do that? Why? Don't know what it is today, but my cat is seriously looking to the stream. Oh really? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, do we have any other pictures here? I don't really think so. Oh wait, do we have anything new on the background here? We can check that. We can check this. Oh no, this looks like the elephant habitat in a Goodwin Zoo thingy. Does not really look like any new thing. So I don't think so. I doubt it. I think that's the last picture. Was there anything else that we missed out on? Well, the animal talks. Animal talks are really cool. I'm really curious how that is looking, but I don't think it's going to be super spectacular as in anything else than just a point next to a habitat and a key educator that is going to tell a story. But who knows? Maybe they will also tweak that, and later on you will also have educators throwing in food in water. That would be really cool. Room to grow. I think it's just weird coincidence maybe to throw us off. Yeah, could be, definitely. The red bush in the front is new too. Yeah, oh yeah, sorry, you're right. It's pretty big. You almost look over it because it's so big, but definitely also looks like a new shrub or something. But I really have no idea what kind of name it could have, or what kind of theme that could fit. I really have no idea. Could be anything, I guess. And the trees look great. The trees look definitely great. I really like those, but they really put me on the wrong track. I feel like this African theme is super confusing to me. And then because the willow trees, do you have willow trees in Africa? Willow trees, Africa. Evergreen willow tree grows along riverbanks in South Africa. Okay, so you also have them in Africa. Well, it could potentially just be a tree that they're adding because it was missing in the game and they're adding it for free. I mean, that is how they work with free updates. They add things that they definitely needed, just like the glass panels, for example. So that could definitely be a thing. I associate willow trees with Asia. Yeah, but in the end of the day, you have willow trees in so many different countries. Like we in the Netherlands also have willow trees. And they grow here. And it's not like they were planted here. At least not that I know of. At least where I know that where they are, they were definitely not planted. So I don't know. They're really pretty. Yes, definitely. Hi, Chrissy. Super hype. So what is your guess, guys? What is your guess with the with the DLC? What is your guess? What kind of theme? What is the name of the DLC? What animals? I'm guessing full animals. What full animals do you think will be in this pack? I'm just super curious to see what you guys think of that. South Africa would be fit for penguins. Yeah, for some penguins, yeah, but not every penguin. I don't really know where the king penguin. King penguin origin. King penguin reach of Antarctica, South Georgia, and other temperate islands of the region. Do we have a map here? Oh, yeah, but a hard one. Do we have another? The emperor penguin, together with the king penguin. The emperor penguin is one of the two monsters of the American Museum. No. Do you have a map for me? I don't think so. Where are you? Here you are. For me, the building theme of the DLC isn't related to the theme of the update. Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah. I hope the sea lion, of course, DLC will be aquatic. Aquatic Pack, Gray Sioux, California Sea Lion. California Sea Lion. I would love to see that. Giant Otter and the King Penguin. I love that list. I like that list. But are people not afraid that... Are you not worried that if it's Gray Sioux and a California Sea Lion that the people are like, oh, it's a reskin? So in that regards, if I talk about reskins, I keep thinking of the fact that why are we not just getting like 3 or 4 new animals and then like a bunch of reskins? I would love that. I would love that just to give us bigger packs. I really would love that. What is your favorite zoo? Rotterdam Zoo, Blighter Master Ian. Yeah, semi-aquatic. Penguin, seal, other sea lion. So you also pick a seal and a sea lion. North Pole Pack, any aquatic, some sort of seal, sea lion, penguin, because of Christmas. Coastal animals. Wanted to point out that fish look weird, as if game light doesn't lit it, like it has static shattering or something. You have a point there. You have a point there. Silver Ferraven. Thank you so much for the follow. You do have a point there. There's light here underneath on the bellies. And then it's on the top. It looks definitely a little bit weird, but it could also be just the color of the fish. That it has a white belly. I don't know. It looks a bit odd, but I do have to admit that you don't really see shadows either of the fish on the flooring, I guess. Pritzel, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. It is a bit strange. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Mate, I could see something aquatic, but I'm a bit scared for how big it will be in terms of animals. I would love an octopus and something though. So okay, if it's a fair point. I also have the feeling it's going to be aquatic or something in that range, marine animals, something like that. Like, what is going to happen if we're going to get an aquatic pack, for example, and it's going to have 4 or 5 animals in there, and it's going to have a seal, and it's going to have a penguin, it's going to have, I don't know, I have no idea, otters. What else do we had? Again, some bears? No, I don't think so. So there's still 1 or 2 animals that were basically a little bit blank. But what happens? I'm just honestly curious. What happens if it's going to be a pack of 4 or 5 animals? And then either we're not getting any other aquatic animals anymore in the future, or you get them and people are like, but this should have been in the aquatic pack. Because that is a little bit of my worry. If it's going to be a small pack, like there should be so many animals in a pack, like an aquatic pack. So then I really hope that it's going to be a big one and not a disappointing small one. Because then you're gonna get situations where you're like, yeah, but that animal should have been in here. That animal should have been in there. I don't know. It's gonna be a hard one. Mate, I could see something aquatic, but I'm a bit scared. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Love an octopus. Yeah. Could it be that we are getting an aquatic pack and then we're going to get an aquarium pack later on? Because then you could still get like a shark or a hammerhead or a manta ray, smaller fish. That could also still be an option then. But still, then I would really, if this is going to be an aquatic pack, and it's going to have a seal in there and a penguin, will we then never get any other penguins? Will we then never get any other seals if it's only 4 animals? Will they then be excluded, or then it's going to be an Antarctica pack where they're going to add another penguin in? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to think out loud. I really hope that is going to be a big one. I really hope so, but I really doubt it. I think or hope 6 or 7 animals. I hope we get 8 animals or aquatic. Yeah. Aquatic turtles. Aquatic turtles would also be cool. How about dolphins? Wait, what of them is DLC? Well, we don't know yet. We're speculating about the potential DLC that is going to be announced. I mean, this surely, it's telling us something. I mean, there's a fish on it. Mr. PR, the reason why willow trees are all over Europe, etc., you need to blame the Romans. They used it for different manufacture, so the tree went place. Oh, really? Oh my god, thank you for that information. I had no idea. Monster Herds, a Caribbean map or something like that with water all over the horizon would be cool also. A Caribbean map with water all over the horizon would be cool also. But penguins get smaller the closer they are to the equator. Would love great penguins. Yes, definitely. North Pole Iceland pack. Sarah Beans, if they're thinking aquatic DLC, I would guess penguins for sure. Sea lions would fit best with the new feeder, in my opinion. Yeah, I think definitely seals and penguins really fit and match this feeder. Definitely. A walrus. Oh, yes. Oh, the walrus. Yes, I would love a walrus. They're so cool. God, they're so amazing. I prefer more animals with more reskins personally. Yes, exactly. Just I don't care. I don't care. Give me all big cats. Give me all bears. Give me all seals. Give me all penguins. I really don't care about reskins. Give me all wolves. Give me more animals. Spider is also my favorite too. That's amazing. would be great if the animal talk keeper can throw fish in the habitat. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. The fish from the fish feeder are dead because some of them are upside down. That's disappointing. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, are they swimming or are they dead? Are they coming out of it because they're dead? It makes more sense. So they're floating, actually. That's what it probably does. I think it's an easier animation than also having another animation. You have one animation that the animal eats the fish, but you have also one animation that the animal, like a saltwater croc, is following the fish to catch it. And I think that is what they excluded. I think they're that fish. Corpy07, thank you so much for the follow. Joe Wills giving Mrs. T-Rags a subscription. That's insane, Joe Wills. Thank you so much, lovely. Really appreciate it. Again, can we get more love spam in the chat for Joe Wills, everyone? And Mrs. T-Rags, congratulations for becoming a FaveFam member. Can we get some trunks up in the chat for Mrs. T-Rags? Thank you so much, Joe. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Luke Decano, thank you so much for the follow. We'll be great. Wait, the fish from the fish feeder are dead. There's a difference between seals and sea lions. Their bodies and shapes are different. Yeah, no, that's yeah. I know, but for some reason, I feel like this could cause people already saying like it is. Okay, wait. Sea lion. A sea lion is bigger. I think it's bigger. Okay, this is a sea lion with like flippity floppies, and you have a seal. Yeah, okay. They're definitely they're blobby. they're fat. And they're different. You're right. It's my bad. You can possibly use that for mini aquariums, or are the fish that floating? Yeah, I think they're that and floating. Fish are probably that, yeah. Marine pack to me is the least of marine animals, the marine otter and sea lion. I'm hoping for fish aquariums in the pack, like exhibits. That could be a thing, but unless they're planning to do an aquarium pack, like something separate from marine animals or an aquatic pack. So that could potentially still be something that is not going to be added. I don't know. Like, we have fish now for a fish feeder. But yeah, that could potentially be still a separate DLC. Yes, I just bought Sims 4 with Steam discounts. Awesome, yes. Nison, imagine in future you will have blue whale in your zoo. No, you're not. Frontier made it clear there are not going to be any dolphins or whales in Planet Zoo. At least that was their statement a year ago, that they think that they don't belong in zoos. So no, and Planet Zoo is about the modern zoo, and also what like the requirements are according to the ACA for the wellness of the animals. And yeah. The orcas and dolphins are very controversial. But these will be either way because there are so many aquatic and semi-aquatic animals. Yeah, that's so true. Hope so. Also for kois will be nice. Yes, I so agree with you, Diddle. Although I would also be happy with just some VFXs with kois, just floating through a river or like a pond. I would also like some VFXs. I really would not be sad about that. We can't have an aquatic pack with 4 animals. I agree. I can only agree. Only 4 animals. I really think it's going to be 4 animals. I hope not. I really hope not. But I really think it's going to be 4, maybe 5 animals. But I really hope they prove me wrong and that it's going to be a big DLC. Like they say, like this on the forums earlier, like they want to close the year off very big. Then I expect a big DLC, but to not get disappointed, I will keep thinking that it's gonna be only 4 animals. Typhoon, I really hope they add some small amphibians like mud skippers. I have no idea what that is. I'm not really the biggest fan of the exhibit animals and the reptiles. Like it's cool to make a reptile house, I guess, but I just don't really have anything with the animals comparing to habitat animals, I guess. Okay, a small for animal aquatic pack would be a very big disappointment for a lot of people. Exactly. I agree on that. I think it's gonna be a big disappointment if it's only gonna be for animals. Whether or not it would be super amazing if it's going to be an aquatic pack with like really cool animals. I still think for animals is going to be not enough. If that's the case. West Hatton, I would pay Sims 4 money for a bigger Planet Zoo pack. Wait, what? You would pay Sims 4 money for bigger Planet Zoo packs? Well, then you're paying the wrong people. Maids and Owen would also like some kind of aquarium that's like the vivariums with all kinds of fish and smaller sea creatures. I think, honestly, if you think of that, like having aquariums with... thank you, Phil, by the way. Having exhibit like aquariums with like smaller fish. I do think that can be like a big pack or like a big amount of exhibits. I think when you look at exhibits and just having fish floating around and you have like a few different animations of that, I think that's going to be the easiest thing to add like a big variation of type of fish as exhibits for aquariums. I think that could definitely work. Ozraz, thank you so much for the 4 months. That's insane. Thank you so much. Can we get some trunks up in the chat and some love for Ozraz? Thank you so much for the 4 months. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Sure, your socks. Oh shoot, I have really boring socks. I would refund. I did not pay attention to my socks today. I refund it and I will show my socks anyways. But it's not worth the money. Worth the points. Natcha Teeter, thank you so much for the follow. Actually, I think if they got an aquatic pack, it boosts the odds of future aquatic animals enormously. Well, would you really want to have an aquatic pack and then having a what? It boosts the odds of future aquatic animals enormously? I don't really think about that like that. Natcha Tatter, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I'm trying to show my socks, okay? Look. They're just boring. Dark gray. I did not pay attention to my socks today. I'm so sorry. But no, I don't really agree with that, Commander Cal. But that's more because I think that you're then getting situations. If it's potentially going to be a 4 or 5 animals pack, that people are going to be like pissed because they feel like it should have been in the aquatic pack or marine animals pack or whatever. So I really hope not. I hope that that's not the case. Clefooty, your summon. Thank you so much for the follow. Wouldn't it be amazing if they gave us a big pack? Yes. Not gonna get my hopes up though. Just expecting for animals. Yeah, I think that's really the best thing we can do right now. Just think of 4 or 5 animals max. And I can only hope that they will prove us wrong. I really hope so. Because it's gonna be weird to me if it's gonna be smaller. If it's gonna be a small pack, something with marine animals or aquatic pack, it's not gonna feel right to me if it's only gonna be 4 or 5 animals. Really not. I just hope that we're exhibit like aquarium boxes in Aquatic DLC, and there may be more than one water related DLC. Yeah, like I said, you could still have like the aquatic pack, like seals and penguins and stuff, and you can also still have an aquarium pack with sharks, etc. But that is going to be like a completely different game mechanic because those kind of animals don't need any terrain or don't have like a gate for the keepers to come in and just clean the habitat. So that's going to be something completely different. Could this potentially... Yeah, it's because we know about the leaks that we're actually dragged into this aquatic pack thing. But it could it still... No. Could it still be something else? More in the range of an aquarium DLC instead? We're so much sucked into this seals and penguins thing that I'm like, could there potentially be still a road that leads us to a shark thing, or like aquariums? Like, if you think of it, the biggest barrier to aquatic animals is upgrading the game engine, developing stock animals, etc. Once you have that, you just need to reskin your creatures, make small tweaks to release. Yeah, that's true, Commander Cal. But as I said, like, you probably already responded, but I'm late. But still, I feel like there's going to be a lot of outrage of people saying like, but we could have got those animals too in the aquatic pack. So that's where I really hope that they won't disappoint us. That it's going to be a small pack. I really hope it's going to be a bigger pack. Even though it might be with a lot of reskins, I honestly don't care. Just give us a bigger pack. Terminator, yeah, but just like the aquatic pack, possibly only had 4 or 5 animals. The same could have been set for the Australian pack. Australian pack was also 4 animals, was also very disappointing small. After the leak video, I could imagine that at some point they will create a bunch of reskin animals, maybe after the main animals are done. Yeah, that could be. I was actually talking with Rudy about that. That I was like, you have that rigging system they or like program they use. Potentially, what if there would be a other rigging program with only swimming animals? Something we don't see in that video, but what if they have like that video has animals with 2 or 4 paws, so they can use those animation and that rigging system to create basically any animal they want with 2 or 4 paws. On 2 or 4 paws, and 2 is mostly like the birds and stuff. But what if they have a different rigging system, a different program with fish? So they created one type of fish, and then they're going to create other type of fish out of that, like bigger, smaller, etc. I don't know. I was just thinking out loud, but that could be a thing. I'm already talking about the penguins. I'm confused. Constantly think someone's talking to me. So sorry, Potter Penguin. I'm always so happy with reskins that I'm working. Yes, exactly, Evie. Gemma. Hi, Flower. Aros, going to play Planet Zoo tonight. Depends. I'm still just super interested in talking about this. Well, we shall see. It's already 9:30, so we might not. We may not. I want meerkats. Meerkats and Fanax are so amazing. Yes, I would love to see those. Do you think they add seals? They would add sea lions at the same time. I don't know. Just feel like they come in hand. Yeah, that's the thing indeed, Typhoon. I feel like they really come in hand together, and that's maybe why I mistake them also with like being a reskin. But looking at the pictures, they're not really reskins. They're definitely a different type. But I feel like they should go hand in hand. So it could definitely be that we could see a seal and a sea lion. Or, yeah, but then still, like, imagine getting a pact announced. And then we're going to be like, there's going to be how many penguins are there in the world? I mean, there's so many penguins. Just give me all. Give me all of them. Link to the Philippine coastal animals would make sense. Link it to the Philippine coastal animals would make sense. The Philippine coastal animals? Wait, what? Wait, is it what is this? Is this your eye? No, it's not. What is this? What are you? I remember you. What are you? I've seen you, but I don't know your name. A Tarsier? Tarsier? You're cute. What are these? Okay, wait. This is an otter. List of mammals in the Philippines. Adorable wildlife. What else do we got? Marine animals in the Philippines. Okay, wait, we're gonna click that one. A list of mammals in the Philippines. A dugong? What is that? A dugong. Oh gosh. Primates. Rodentia rodents. This is for the otters too. This is this is a way too long list for me, days. Just give me a list, a complete list. Wildlife of the Philippines. Plant and animal life. Adorable wildlife of the Philippines above and below. For majestic marine animals in the Philippines. Okay, marine animals in the Philippines. A dugong. What is a dugong? Is that some type of sea cow? One of the largest marine mammals swimming near the coast of the Philippines. Primarily feeding on seaweed, these bulky creatures are often referred to as sea cows. Oh, okay, that's right. I just don't know this name. Dugong. Of the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Oh man, these will be super cool in the game, wouldn't they? I'm gonna scroll down a little bit, guys, because I'm really late with replying to you guys. I'm so sorry. Dugong. Then we have a pygmy sperm whale. Okay, I don't really see whales being added. No. Dwarf sperm whale. That's a very small one, I guess. Don't really think so. Blue whales? No. Humpback whales? No. False killer whale. A false killer whale is relatively small, having a smooth gray skin. This marine creature resembles a hybrid of a dolphin and a shark from distance. That's insane. I've never heard of a false killer whale. Lanish saw shark. Like saw sharks, those type of animals I do see potentially added in a aquarium DLC. Whale sharks, definitely not. Bottlenose, orcas. Oh, I love orcas. Cav Jasp, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Okay, this is not really helping though. I was hoping that there will be some more. What are Philippine animals? Are like the most popular ones or something. 40 animals of the Philippines. I don't get me wrong, I really don't think that the Philippines is going to be the theme of the pack. I'm just trying to see if there is anything that we're missing that maybe could still be something. You have a break? Yes, I saw that. Thank you. No, I don't think this is the right link. All right, we're going to take a short little break. We will be back in 1.5 minutes. So just get yourself something to drink, get yourself something to eat. Thank you, Rosemarijn. Really appreciate it. We will be right back with you guys. Stay tuned. BRB. Oh, wrong screen. Wait. Siltho Lowen, you were saying whale sharks isn't a whale, so could totally add one. I don't know if you know, but whale sharks can be up to like 8 meters to 16 meters. Hell no, they're not going to add whale sharks in the game. Definitely not. That's not going to happen. doesn't it's about the size. It's not per se about the fact that it's our will, it's a will or not. But I don't see it happening that they're going to add any animals that should be 8 to 60 meters long. Like, no. I don't see that happening. Can we see the sub bar, please? I can't wait to see your stocks on Friday. I hope there will be silver. No, I don't think so. I don't know. Do I have that bar still? I only have the total FIFA members underneath now. Do I have that bar still? I don't think it's working anymore. Oh no, I did not change it either. No, I don't think I that one. But you can still see it. 128 right now. Shark habitats in aquariums still need to be cleaned a lot. Pieces of food are left behind when sharks feed. Also, eco grows on the glass and needs to be cleaned off to see through. So a keeper gate would be an airlock or something. Like they would use scuba gear to find the sharks and clean the tank. Yeah, but why would you need an airlock? Like in zoos, they just have a ladder going down into the habitat, and then they go into the habitat, and they don't really need any. Of course, they have scuba gear on, but that's all they need to clean the habitat and clean the glass. They don't need an airlock for that. Every aquarium you see in a zoo is just open from the top. And they have like a lot of lights and stuff in, and a lot of pumps and stuff to regulate the heat and the water temperatures and stuff. Sure. Walrus could be possible. Walrus would be amazing, yes. Wait, new DLC. Well, hopefully, yes, there is a lot of proof that soon we will hear more about a DLC. Very soon, because the 8th of December, we're going to have a free update. So that's going to be super excited. And we know that with a free update, then we got a DLC most likely. Typhoon, don't you think an aquarium DLC would be a bit of a waste? Fish would just end up like the reptiles in the game, which are already a bit meh. I think, yeah, but I didn't say aquariums like in exhibits only as aquariums. I am saying that you could potentially make a big tank with a glass, so you can create your own big tank. And add sharks, for example, in it, and they would have a ladder instead of like a doorway like you see right now for the keepers to go into the habitat. That could definitely be a thing. I hope that could potentially be a thing in the future, but yeah, if they would be able to animate that would be amazing. They could later on add a reef DLC with turtle sharks. Yeah, turtles would be awesome too. Definitely. Just give the whale shark the size requirements of those damn polar bear habitats. Yeah, but that's what you can say with every animal, right? But airlocks are way cooler than ladders. Sean McBeard, I see you. Naughty Sean. Hope you're doing well, Ollie. Commander Cal just wanted to clarify from earlier. I agree. From a business perspective, the first Aquatic DLC should be big, and then it would also be open the door for small ones. Yeah. I really hope that they will close the year off with a big DLC, and it's not going to be disappointing. Like, I think already the signs right now definitely sound really promising. I just can only hope that they will not let us down with like a 4 animal pack or 5 animal pack. I hope from the Philippines in the end, because there are a lot of endangered animals there. Oh yes, I wanted to check. I wanted to check aquatic animals, if we missed out on any aquatic animals. But I just want to have an easy list with the names next to it. But it's not really that easy, is it? Is there just an easy list of aquatic animals? So we can just go through them and see like, okay, that could maybe be or not. Unfortunately for aquatic animals, an overview. Do we have pictures here? No, it doesn't look like I think I've seen if they announced a leatherback cedars in LDC. Oh yeah, that's what you spoke about last time, right? Miss Starshin, if we do get an aquarium-related pack, are you going to build Oceanium? Oh, yes. Well, not per se like using it from Rotterdam Zoo, but I'm pretty sure that Oceanium is definitely going to be a huge inspiration for sure. For sure. These are definitely just sea animals. Yeah, they add I think that's a walrus and a sea lion. But these lists are pretty hard to use, to be honest. These are real sea animals. Not really what we're looking for. Aquatic animals. A frog and a snail. What? Yeah, this is gonna be a hard one just to find a list with like some aquatic animals. I still hope that they won't put such a game-changing feature behind a paywall. I don't know what you exactly mean, Scroll. Peter Lighter. If we get more than 4 or 5, this is my list. Grey seal, king penguin, giant otter, Californian sea lion, and a walrus. Asian small... No, that's more animals than 4 or 5. Asian small-clawed otter, African penguin, and a beaver. Those are way more animals. Still mad. Chris is stomach. Correct. Vishante said they've heard and listened to the community about the size of the DLC, so that there's reason to believe. Oh, well, I hope so. I have not seen those these words literally from any community manager so far myself. I've read a few letters and things that she posted on several Discord servers and on the forums, but I have not seen those literal letters, to be completely honest. I only know that she has said, literally, we're excited to end this. We're excited to end this year big, or something similar like that. And what was the same thing with the animal talks? Animal talks at the end. Did she say it here? We're going to show you what we've been working on. We look forward to ending this year on a high note. So she's definitely referring to something, which I just can only hope that it's not going to be disappointing something, because obviously it's a big thing to see animals dive, and it's also going to be basically a big thing to see seals and penguins, which are actually really different type of animals that would be entering the game. Could you mistake that with the fact that they're also saying that it's going to be a big DLC or just a big thing? I don't know. I really don't know. This is, and if correct me if I'm wrong, but I have not seen any community manager say that something in the range of that packs will be bigger because they heard the complaints. I don't know. But why would they put Philip in a scenario and not add animals from Riju? Well, Ditto, but that's what the same thing was with the Australia pack, was an Estonia speed challenge. So that had nothing to do with the Australia pack. So that's why. Rakoza, thank you so much for the follow. Pooh there, Suker, thank you so much for the follow too. What was the second photo? This is the second photo. Yeah, this is the second photo. But then again, why would they suddenly change the size of a DLC? Yeah, well, if it's like, I'm not gonna complain. If it's gonna be bigger and more expensive, fine. I really think so. Like, obviously, you should not expect a DLC for the same price with 8 animals or 10 animals or anything like that. But yeah, who knows? Maybe we will see a pack with 10 animals, which is also going to be more expensive, but it's going to be a huge thing. It could be. I still have my doubts. I really hope they prove me wrong. TV Robbie, I agree with you. Australian pack was disappointing. I was expecting not only more Australian animals, but actual Australia plants like red hat and kangaroo paw flowers. I honestly have no idea about that. I was also disappointed about the amount of animals. Oh God. Joe Wills. You're giving Joe Louis another subscription. That's insane, Joe Wills. This is really incredible. Thank you so much, Joe. Really appreciate it. Can we get some more love in the chat for Joe Wills and some chunks up for Louis, aka Joe? I think it was Joe, right? Or was it Lau? Oh, now I'm confused. No, it's Louis. I think it's just Louis. I'm so sorry. They put Estonia as a challenge scenario, even though it had nothing to do with the Australia pack. Yeah, exactly, fantastic. So I don't know if I'm reading too much into the use of the Philippines. Yeah, exactly. You should not do that too often. Not too much, no. It's 2 a.m. I ordered pizza. I'm so jealous of you, Ritash. Oh my gosh, enjoy your pizza. Elite Shadow, so do we think the animals will die for fun or just spend time on the water, or will it only be interact with the underwater feeder? I can only hope that these animals will really die for fun and not only for the underwater feeder, because then I'm also going to be very disappointed. I've been asking for the diving animals for so long. We all did. I really hope that's not going to be the case, but it's definitely a fair point. It's definitely a fair point. Sensational. Beaver will be super cool. That will be super awesome. If they develop the rigging for sea lions, seals, and penguins and the turtles, they could easily have 20 plus animals in one pack, which is minor tweaks to skeletons and recents. Yeah, but that is exactly the thing, Commander Cal. I really wonder why that hasn't been... They had this rigging system for so long, so why all of a sudden would that be a change? I would love to see just bigger packs in general. Like... yeah, why not? Why didn't they do that already? They have this system. This is the system I think they also worked with for Jurassic World Evolution even. I think it's designed for that, or it was designed for Planet Zoo and it was also used for Jurassic World Evolution. I'm not really sure. Why would you not do that already? I don't know. I really think that they could have used that already. If so. So that's why I have my doubts if that is all of a sudden going to happen. Sensational. Really hot one. She said they listen. Oh, did they say that with Rudy's stream, Sensational? I don't know. He didn't say that to me. I remember Rudy telling me the most important things of the stream, and he did not say that. How many animals do you think will be added? 4 or 5, I think. I'm in a meeting. Fantastic. Good luck with your meeting, lovely. She talked about the size of the pack of Rudy's live 2 weeks ago. She didn't write it anywhere, I think. Oh, okay. So it wasn't a live stream? I don't know. I really can't remember that Rudy told me anything about that. Not sure what you're talking about, but hype for the new update and hopefully DLC news. They can't leave us on a cliffhanger. Yeah, well, they do. They can. They don't own us anything. And what's quite funny, because someone in my comments on my video was like, yeah, Frontier does, they don't tell us shit, and they should tell us more, blah, blah, blah. We're paying for their products, and I was like, hello, you pay for a finished product. You can either choose to buy that one or not, but Frontier doesn't owe you anything. They don't owe you anything to tell you what they are working on. You're not paying any, you don't have any stocks of Frontier or anything. Like, even then, you probably don't know what they are working on in Frontier. It's really a misperception that people think, like, if I'm buying DLCs from a company, I feel like they owe me anything they are working on right now. That's just BS. That's really BS. They don't owe you anything. They don't owe you any roadmap or something like that. People want things. That's the difference. They want things. They would like to see things. But thinking that Frontier owes you anything because you buy their DLCs is definitely wrong, and you have a hard life if that's how you think things should be. Definitely. If they announce anything tomorrow, will you do another stream? I might. I'm not really sure. That really depends. If there is anything tomorrow, I have some things planned tomorrow for my Q&A video, for my 100k sub special. I'm gonna do my best, but tomorrow is gonna be a weird day. So I have no idea. I have no idea how tomorrow will go. If they announce anything, maybe they're announcing anything when I'm recording. Maybe they're announcing anything very late in the evening or maybe very early. I have no idea if I will be able to. I will not promise anything, but I might. Siltholoan, an update which includes both underwater feeding and education. It gives frontier sense on things like whales and dolphins. They could use the education side of this to showcase things like manatees and other animals hurt by water pollution potentially. Yeah, they could also use educational signs for that. Cabro Lolo, maybe axolot, platypus, and a walrus. I don't know what the axolot is, but the platypus and walrus would be really cool. Tally games, low-key. I'm overjoyed to get more aquatic plants too. Yes, that would be me. I really love that. I really love this. I wonder if this is just a terrain painting or that this is really patches you're getting, like shrub patches or anything. I'm not really sure. It could be a new terrain painting. Might be. You're a great builder. Thank you so much. Kane, Shanti did say they heard and listened to the feedback about DLC size. She also said she had nothing to say about any change about the DLC. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you can say we heard you, but it does not say anything if it's going to be changed. Like, obviously, community managers are still there to like gather information and pass this information on to the devs. And at the end of the day, you have people leading the game development that are like, yeah, well, okay, we heard you, but we're not able to make changes, or there is another reason why they can't do that. You don't know. Like, obviously they heard you. If they're gonna do something with it, that's the second thing. That's definitely a second question. Data true. Oh well, we'll see you long. They give me a small claw. Otter will be happy. Yes, I feel so lucky. I had 2 gift subs in 2 days. Oh, that's amazing, Louis. That's a great point, actually. Not sure. Good question. Yeah. Ruby, I just misheard you saying, do you think the animals do die for fun? And I was like, what? I did not say that. Dive. Peter later, is there a chance to see animals for free? Well, in videos, probably. Then you can see them for free. You can also see them if you don't have the DLC and someone uploads the file. You're just not able to play with them, I guess. I think so. Miss Starshin, did they have different size packs in Planko? Not really, no. But in general, people were really happy and excited about the sizes of the packs of Planet Coaster. There, as far as I can remember, there haven't been that many complaints about Planet Coaster, because Planet Coaster in general was also a pack or a game that really focused on the themes, and the packs were huge when it came down to the themed items and stuff. So people were in general really excited about just the items of the pack and not per se about the rides. Obviously, you also always have people complaining, but I think in general people were less disappointed about the size of the packs with Planet Coaster. Yeah. Maybe misheard. I hope so. Hello, Flemin Skillet. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we have, yes, teachers a Dutch word. Teachers a Dutch word. I'm trying to think of a Dutch word that fits this picture. Commander Cal, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Dutch word. I'm trying to think of one word that could definitely fit the theme. A cool word. Obviously, I can think of some words, but... Wait a second, is that another crocodile here? There is another crocodile here. Not that it really matters, but I just noticed a crocodile here. Anyone a suggestion? Dutch word. Crocodile! Yes! Crocodile. So, the saltwater crocodile is called zoutwater krokodil. Always fun to have the R in a Dutch word. Zoutwater krokodil. Try it. Zoutwater krokodil. actually, there's saltwater crocodile found in the Philippines, so that video using the croc game ties the two together. Yeah, but still, as said, the Philippines doesn't really is not a hint to the DLC. If we look back at the Australia pack with the Estonia challenge map, it also had nothing to do with each other. So it really is just to put you on the wrong track, I think, just like it did the last time. Some developers say nothing about the games until they are released. Nintendo does that. Yeah, exactly, Evie. It's the same with I want everything free, right? Yeah. Oh, that's also something I really hear a lot. People saying in my comments, yeah, I think they're gonna add some animals for free with the anniversary, or I think they should add this or that animal for free. And I'm like, why? You think that animating these animals don't cost money, don't cost time? Like, why would they ever imagine Frontier giving one animal for free? How many people will keep complaining about the fact that this other animal and that other animal and this other animal should also be free? Not gonna happen. Definitely not. That's not gonna happen. No. Frontier must also earn money to keep players happy. Exactly, Diddle. Exactly. Commander Cal, do you think they'll update the predation mechanic, make natural reserve type parks more viable? It could be really interesting. Wait, what? Wes Haddon, thank you so much for the 500 bits, lovely. That's insane. Thank you so much. Wait, do you think they will update the predation mechanic, make natural reserve type parks more viable? If you say natural reserve, it makes me think of City Skylines for some reason. Irina Plays, thank you so much for the 4 months, lovely. Really, really appreciate it. Can we get some love and chunks up in the chat for Irina Plays, everyone? Thank you so much, lovely. Wes Hatton, going to cook something. Have fun, Wes Hatton. Thank you so much again for the 500 bits. Really appreciate it. Lovely, thank you. Joe Wells just is so hyped now for the update. Yes, it's definitely promising. I really hope it's going to be a good one. Retest, just to clear my head, there are no animals in the update. No, there never going to be any free animals. I 100% will think that they will never add free animals in the game. Crocodile, Miss Starshin. Yes, surprise. Did you talk about the floating platform already? Yes, we did, Baraju. Shocked. Business at water crocodile. Dutch for underwater. Underwater. It's not really that hard, Ritesh. Underwater is underwater. So underwater is under water. So 2 words. Spectacular crocodiles, exactly the same word in German. Yeah, German and Dutch look very similar. Guess I've been in Swiss. I have a slight advantage of pronouncing a Dutch ah. But that's a good one, Ruby. What did I do with Planet Coaster? Wait, what did I Sean? What did I do with Planet Coaster? Sensational TV. Make it so all animals don't hate all the others. Wait, what? I keep wondering, is this really the saltwater crocodile? Yes, it is. Pretty sure it is. It would be really cool where if we got a marine pack, we got the ability to build path through the water in like a glass tube. Yeah, we are working on an underwater tunnel right now in our safari boat ride for the hippos. It's super wonky, but it works. You can already do that, but it's just so hideous. It's I really hope they fixed it. Maybe offer one animal from Otter DLC for free. No, it's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. People don't work for free. It's actually a little bit rude to ask for free animals. Like really, it's honestly rude because they work so hard to give animals in this game and to create them and to give them so many animations. Yeah, sorry to say, but it's actually just rude to ask for free animals, really. Foil777, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Commander Cal, Predation. So, if you watch animals really closely, West African lions, tigers, etc., and leave them alone in an enclosure with prey animals and no feeding stations, the carnivores will stalk and kill the prey animals and trigger a feeding animation that turns the animal carcass to a pile of bones. It's pretty glitchy, though. Doesn't always increase the carnivore food level, so it's not really useful right now. But what is a bot? I do know they do, but I never really tested it myself. Like, I find it really cool. So I never put any West African lion and a warthog together in a habitat, but I do know how it works. But that it doesn't increase the carnivore food level is a bit odd. Do have to say that. Planet Penguin, they did add free coasters to Planco later. Oh, that is what Sean meant. They did it with Planet Coaster. Yeah, but I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. Planet Coaster was definitely... Planet Coaster was not a finished game. Planet Coaster was not a finished game. And they did a lot of free updates with Planet Coaster. The whole environment with Planet Coaster was way different than for Planet Zoo. And there is not... No, there's not going to be any animal that I feel like deserves to be free while others are not. All animals are equally as important for the game. I don't see it happening. If they would do anything for free, it might be an exhibit animal, but even that I don't see ever happening. And they didn't do anything with the anniversary update, so why would they? Why would they? For Wild Animal Park, make it so that they don't eat each other. Yeah, exactly. They are coaster, basically the animals planet. Yeah, exactly. But Planet Coaster wasn't finished. We got a lot of free coasters, especially in the beginning. We didn't even have... Did we have a coaster with Alpha 1? Or did they added the coasters in Alpha 2 or Alpha 3, I think, wasn't it? I think so. But we got a lot for free in Planet Coaster, but it's definitely a difference. English today. I just thought it would be really cool if they fixed it so you could have like a true safari style zoo. Yeah, oh, like that, yeah. No, that's gonna be a hard one, definitely. I never played Planet Zoo. Oh, I can't. Oops. I never played Planet Zoo because it's a little bit too expensive this time with DLCs, but I'm sad Planet Coaster continues to crash again in 2020. Yeah, they never did any performance updates with Planet Zoo. I can just go like here. They never did any performance updates with Planet Coaster for a few years now, which is actually a pity. Really was hoping that they would do any performance update or anything special with the console edition, but they didn't, unfortunately. Hello, Patricia. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Hope you're doing well, lovely. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Can we get some love in the chat for Patricia for the 3 months? That's insane. Thank you so much, lovely. Wait, lady, did you say Planet Zoo is a finished game? Yeah, well, yeah, Planet Zoo basically is a finished game. If you buy the pack, if you buy the launch game, you have a lot of stuff where you can play with for tons of hours. Yeah, and with the free updates, they add a lot of value into the base game. But Planet Coaster, the first year, was definitely not finished yet, so they had to have different updates for free the first year before they were they made paid DLCs. I know parks out there that out here they put barking deer for tiger to eat. TV rule, we accidentally put an ostrich in the lion habitat. The lion killed the ostrich but did not eat it. They didn't eat it? Yeah, I guess the feathers, huh? Tops, now we're getting that fish, so fishies are coming. Yeah, well, that fish at least. Planet Zoo PS4 edition needed update. Planet Zoo? No, Planet Coaster. Hi again, Didi. Commander Kyle, to be fair, there are some companies that have excellent DLC plus FLC models. Warhammer 2 Total War comes to mind. What is an FLC? Do I think it's likely for Frontier to engage with that again anytime soon? Probably not. What is an FLC model? I don't know what it is. Penalizer, the whole community goes crazy about this news. Yeah, I know, right? I just hope, and that's why I keep saying, just keep hoping for, just keep thinking that we're only getting 4 or 5 animal packs. And if it's going to be bigger, it's going to be great. But I just don't want to be disappointed. And that's why I keep hammering on, I will just count on a 4 to 5 Animals DLC. And I hope they will prove me wrong. I really hope they will prove me wrong. Maybe the ostrich was too salty. Sean, have you been drinking? Oh my gosh. It's the time of the day again that Sean McBeard joins our live stream. Oh, a free DLC. Yeah, no. I really don't think so, no. Probably not, no. But a free LC. But D is a downloadable content, so FLC freeloadable content. It's still downloadable content. An update is also downloadable content, but it's for free. Planet Zoo, I pray, comes to PS4. Might be, Logan, but in all honesty, it took them 4 years to have Planet Coaster go to consoles. So I'm not really sure if that is going to happen anytime soon. But I do think there's a reasonable chance that Planet Zoo is coming to consoles. If it would have been come to consoles very soon, it would have dropped this year together with Jurassic World Evolution going to Switch, together with Planet Coaster going to consoles and to MacBook. They would have grabbed their chance at the same time if they would have been planning that already. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I think if it's going to happen, it can be next year, it can be the year after, it can be the year after that. It's very unsure. It can be a long time still, but yeah, it's reasonable to think that Frontier is now heading over to move more of their games to different platforms. So yeah, it could definitely be a thing, but I don't think anytime soon. No drinking today. Well, good to hear that, Sean. Never understood. Now we can see Planet Zoo. Why Jurassic World Evolution was not like Planet Zoo for the build. I think that could have been anything to do with Universal. Universal is also getting a cut, of course, of the sales of Jurassic World Evolution. Maybe also the time span. I don't know. But who knows? We might get a Jurassic World Evolution 2, which is more looking like Planet Coaster. That could be. I mean, a lot of people have been asking for that and more customizing and stuff. So it could definitely be a thing that Jurassic World Evolution 2 is going to be more like Planet Coaster. This stream feels like the announcement of Planet Zoo. No! If it's gonna happen, it will be next gen, not PS4, Xbox One. Oh yeah, that could definitely be more. Sean. Retest, what about Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster mashup for a fun thought? Yeah, I think that could happen with maybe a Planet Coaster 2 and a Planet Zoo 2. Definitely not with these first two. That's not gonna happen. There's never going to be a crossover right now with Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. The game mechanics and the game engine are just way too different. And I'm happy it is, because Planet Zoo has been proven to be a lot better in performance and a lot better looking graphically. And they learned a lot. They learned a lot from Planet Coaster and took this to make Planet Zoo. And later, they will learn from both type of games, including Jurassic World Evolution. And hopefully, they will make an even better game. And who knows, that might be a combination of what they've learned with Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, Jurassic World Evolution, and put that into one bigger thing in a later stage. But it's not gonna happen with these two versions, at least. I don't really see that happening. Hi Griffin Girl, how are you? What have I missed? Hi Griffin Girl, we're doing well. We're just speculating about the potential DLC that is coming up, since we heard about the free update information 1.4. So that is what we have been talking about for the last 2 freaking hours already. Time is flying so fast. Commander Cow, all they need for Jurassic World Evolution 2 is indestructible endgame walls and modding support. Yeah, modding support is definitely something that could help with a lot of games to really keep their games alive. And I think City Skylines is a great example for that. But in all honesty, Frontier has never really been a fan of mod support. They don't have any games that support modding. So I don't think it's gonna be a big thing. Like any game can be modded. Planet Zoo can be modded. Planet Coaster can be modded. Jurassic World Evolution can be modded. But having official mod support from Frontier, I'm afraid it's never gonna happen. I wish they did. I wish they did. Honestly. Stop talking subs. Stop sips only chat? Is that how I called it? Stop sips only chat? Oh wait, no. Ruby! There's no subs only chat. Can we get a refund for Ruby? I'm so sorry. Logan, I go back. Got to go back to school. Have fun, Logan. A happy possum hype train. Am I still on time? Yes, I think so. Happy possum. Sean McBeard. As long as they learn from their mistakes regarding paths. Who knows? Who knows? Desu, I hope they add multiplayer at some point to either Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo, like what they did with Park Attack. Yeah, but Park Attack is a way different game mechanic. Park Attack is more comparable with Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is all grid based, and no, with games like Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, they're all so. You have non-grid based basically, and I think it's just gonna ruin your computer at the end of the day. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. It will be awesome, but I don't think it's realistic to think. But it's really cool that Park Attack is going to be going to have a multiplayer, definitely. I think you're right. Oh wait, Griffin Girl, what do you hope the most and what do you think would be most realistic? I think the most realistic is to think that we are getting a DLC with 4, max 5 animals. What I hope is that it's going to be more animals, and I hope it's going to be something aquatic or aquariums, and that we're going to see some really cool new animals with new game mechanics, new things to play with, like underwater. I really hope it's going to give a new dimension to building underwater viewing galleries, and hopefully even tunnels. That would be super cool. Tunnels would be really amazing. Yeah. Anouk Helder, your videos are awesome with the quality zoo. Oh, thank you, Anouk. Thank you so much. New update, semi-aquatic animals, penguins, seals, etc. I'll out my house on it. Ditto. Can imagine if from their side a lot of people would send tickets if the game got ruined due to mods. Yeah, that's also definitely a thing. But on the other hand, there are so many games that do have modding. Like for example, The Sims, and of course, like a lot of games on Steam have mod support. It's not like anything new, but obviously it's going to give them an extra dimension of people complaining. But I don't know. I don't know if it's it will be worth it. I think any game that they create, whether obviously I don't really think modding in the beginning, especially with a zoo game, like modding can bring in a lot of new animals, but if that would hurt their wallet, which it does. If for example we have the base game and someone mods Planet Zoo and creates name an animal, a clouded jaguar or a clouded leopard. They create a clouded leopard, and Frontier is working on a pack which they want to add the clouded leopard. But if you can get that one for free for modding, you're ruining the future of a game. That's as simple as it is. You're ruining the future of their game because people are like, I can get it for free, so why would I pay for a DLC? So it's a game like Planet Zoo. I love mod support, but when the game has been finished with development, when there's no other DLCs coming with new animals, highly support modding. But yeah, when a game is full in development, having mod support for new animals, yeah, it's just That's just not smart. Business-wise, it's just not smart to do. I misclicked. It's okay, Ruby. Mod support is one of the reasons why Bethesda games have such long lifespans. Yeah, there are a lot of games that have a long lifespan. But it's also the reason why I have a love-hate relationship with City Skylines, because City Skylines is broken as hell sometimes with a lot of mods. And that's the downside. But that was mostly when they released new DLCs. I do have to say that. Now they don't have new DLCs anymore. It's like way easier to just get into modding and or use the mods without breaking your game. I love the rest of the day to all of you. Bye, Monster Herd. Thank you so much for stopping by, lovely. Have a great evening. Peter Liner, mod support was the thing. Was Zoo Tycoon still alive? Yeah, but but I'm pretty sure that Zoo Tycoon wasn't modded right from the first start, was it? I think that has became a thing much later. Like, obviously the game has been super old, so people have been playing with the mods in Zoo Tycoon for years that it feels like it never has been different. But as far as I know, I just played Zoo Tycoon 2 with my CDs and I didn't even knew about modding. And obviously it was a way different time span when Zoo Tycoon came out with people being online. Like, forums was basically the only area where people really came together talking about any games. But it was for a way smaller group than it is comparing to now, these days in 2020. So it's just a really different time span and a really different time in general. I just saw on one of the PC groups that someone said he would like to see all types of bears in game, and I'm like, okay, fine, but why would they do that since we don't have a lot of animals that should be added and the difference between all the bears is very low? But Nathanet, but that's the thing, there are just a lot of people that really would like to see all tiger or all cats or all bears or all type of wolves or name penguins. If we got a penguin, then I want all the penguins. I really love that. The more species, the better. I don't care if it's reskins. Really, honestly, give me many reskins. Tessie Tiger, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Nico from Swiss, why do I always get here at the end of this stream? Nico Swiss, well, we're not ending it yet. If we get walrus, are you putting them on the polar bear spot? Oh yes, that is definitely a thing still. Like, obviously the habitat is actually too small for the polar bears, but that area was indeed the walrus area, so that would be really cool. If we get walrus, we might, yes. Celine, I'm asking what will be the next Planet franchise. No idea. Planet Bistro. I really don't see. I have been thinking about that for a long while. They have a lot of names with Planet in front of it. Planet Soccer, Planet, Planet Universe. I have no idea. Planet City? No, I really don't know. I don't really think that anything else will really be a thing. I think Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo are just the two that would be really cool, and that's basically it. I don't really see anything else happening. Not that people have the skills and tools to create the same quality content. Wait, what? We're talking about now? Well, it's kind of like Suzuki-kun hat from Aurora Designs. Yeah, I also had from Aurora Designs. But that was like years later. Geez, City Skylines modding breaks the game. The struggle, yeah, it's terrible. Happy Flower, I'm going lady in chat. Bye, Happy Flower. Thank you so much for stopping by, lovely. Have a great evening. My Suzuki 2 Ultimate Collection looks completely different than from the original game. Yeah, exactly, Ritash. But all the animals are reskins from Zoo Tycoon. But people seem to forget how old the game is. I think... Do I have the box here? I have. I have my original box. Okay. It's the original box. Can I see... I don't know. It says 2008 Microsoft Corporation. Can anyone tell when this game exactly launched? Was that 2008? Unsure if it did. But 2008, okay, let's say if it's 2008, I don't know if anyone already, 2002, 2003, even that. Okay, I'm going back. How old was I? When that game, if I go for 2004, that was 16 freaking years ago. 16 years ago. I was 18, no. No, 16 years ago. How old was I? I can't count. 2004, how old was I? I was 16. Why am I making such a hard time? Okay, I was 16. When it was 16, just like now, yeah, exactly, Sean. When I was 16, I had Amazon. I had Hives, I think. Hives. Was there Hives already? Was it CU2? I didn't, but obviously I'm not like I might be an exception on the rule, but I had no idea there were communities behind any game. I played a lot of Sims. I played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I played a lot of Zoo Tycoon back in the days, but it was very much later when I started using mods for Zoo Tycoon. This is also the Ultimate Collection, so I did not play before that. I played when all the packs were already out. So that was years later. It was a very long time ago, I'm pretty sure. So I really wasn't into any forums at all even. I think I did use a few mods very long time later for Roller Coaster Tycoon. It took really a long time to know that there were even mods out there that existed. Hey lady, hope you had a great weekend. Just Chipper! Hello lovely! Hope you had a great weekend too. How are you doing? How is Awesome doing? The game developer usually has a huge advantage over modders in terms of creating high quality game content. There are a few modders who will have the skills to create similar quality content but most won't. No, if you're really old, yeah, same. So I guess the bottom line is that I think people would still tend to get the DLCs for better quality content. But in the end of the day, you need to respect that a game developer like this just doesn't really support modding at this point, and hopefully they will change their mind in a later stage. But knowing Frontier, there will just not really be mod supporting officially. They will just leave it. They will just accept what is there right now, but they will never go into official modding, which is sad because I would really love to see not modding that replaces an animal, because that does not really interest me that much. But I really would like to see modding that can add extra animals into a game. That will be amazing. And that will be like, that will really mean that Planet Zoo would be a Zoo Tycoon for like in 10 years. It would still be interesting because there are so many extra animals that can be added with modding. But that's not the case right now, and I hope that will ever be. Ruby, was that already such a big thing back then? I mean, all the forums and stuff. Yeah, well, not for me. I've always, I never really was active on forums. I knew they existed, but I never really find them attractive. And I still don't really think forums are attractive at all. I find them now very old-fashioned even. But thank you so much, Just Chipper, by the way. Can we get some love in the chat for Just Chipper? Thank you so much, lovely. Sizen, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Ruby, was that... oh, wait. Who else played the original Zoo Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon 1? I can't really remember too much of that. I probably did, but... There are a few years in my life that I basically excluded out of my brain or something. I just never want to think about that back again. Tessie Tiger, I'm sure you get asked this a lot of time, but do you have a number one favorite animal to design habitats for? Design habitats for? Ooh, not really, actually. I did really enjoy building the habitat for the doll sheeps. Very boring animal, maybe, but I really find the traversable area for the doll sheep really interesting. They're really cool animals and really cool climbers. Other than that, I also just really love to have animals with underwater viewings. Doesn't really matter for me too much what kind of animal that is. I don't really have per se a specific animal that I really enjoy building a habitat for, to be honest. There's also different. The developer Zoo Tycoon 2 does not exist anymore. The original Zoo Tycoon inspired me to become a conservationist. Oh, that's cool. They're taken over by Microsoft. Yeah. What they should do if they stop the support, I don't know if they 100% did with Planet Coaster on PC, they should add mod support. No, that's exactly, they didn't. There were really cool people that could make really cool mods for Planet Coaster, and Frontier was aware about that, but they never added mod support, so that's why I'm pretty certain about Frontier not adding mod support. They also didn't do for Jurassic World Evolution. And also not gonna happen probably with Planet Zoo. I wish I could say anything else because I am on your side. I really want to have more mod support for the game, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Lara Vermilion, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Maitens has a nom. But yeah, no, I agree. I would love to see mod support, but then in the way that they add extra animals in the game and not replace animals. I don't really see any fun of that. Replacing animals for a different skin. I'm like, no. I just want extra animals. Don't forget to save Potter Penguin. How? Ruby, now I feel old even if you find the forums old-fashioned. Yeah, I don't know. I never really... forums don't really attract me at all. They don't. I get it. It's like a super useful thing for developers or any company to have all your information at one place. It's super useful for that. But I don't really like forums. Never did. We also need more branches and logs to make different climate frames. That would be nice, yes. Autumn and I are doing okay. Seems like the days are getting busier every day. Got a lot of holiday days, and yes, give her a big hug for me. Just chipper. Natiri-chan, hello. Hope you're doing well. There's nothing to say. Yeah, just wasting my points. Lara, you're welcome. A watcher on YouTube. It was about time to follow you here too. Thank you, Lara. Revealings. I thought they caused added mod support for Planet Coaster. I think it was just ability to add. Yeah, the Theme Maker's toolkit you make. You mean? Well, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? They will. I don't know. Wasn't the Theme Maker's toolkit very wonky still, and very limited in like the size and stuff, how to add things. But those are only items. I don't even think they were animated items. Just like wall pieces or floor pieces, or like we had a lot of Disney characters and stuff, but I don't think anything was animated even. So yeah, calling it mod support, it was just the Theme Maker's toolkit. Basically modding light, yes. Yeah, modding light's maybe a good word. He got them back, didn't know it was possible. Yeah, that's super nice. You're full look him up. I really like discussion and talking. Oh, I'm glad you do, Frau. How are other lurkers doing? Who is also lurking in the dark here, listening to our ramblings about DLCs, modding, everything. Animated items work in Theme Maker's toolkit, but no rides, no codes. Oh yeah, oh that's it. Yeah, makes it. Yeah, I barely used any Theme Maker's toolkit items, to be completely honest. So I wouldn't know exactly. Carnivore, why do you think it is that they only release 4 animals per DLC rather than a lot more? Will take a long time for them to have a wide variety of animals in the game. Why do you think it is that they only... I think it takes a lot of time and money, and I think they probably just don't have enough people to create more. I mean, if you have the people, why don't you do it? I mean, there's nothing to stop you of doing it. So I don't know. I really don't know. Good evening, Louise. Good evening. How are you this fine evening? I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you are too. River links. I'd even like the ability to add static items. Yeah, but it's for a suit game. That's not really what we're hoping for, right? Liz Marston. Maybe, but I'm making a lot right now for my Christmas build. Oh, that's nice, Big Will, though. Friendly Meteor. Me. I'm only half lurking. Lurks hard. Lurking while working on an art project. That's awesome, Minona. Miss Darshan. Lurky. Aster to lurking. Paige just lurking. Shadow Moon lurking. Otter Penguin. There were some awesome animated things made with Teammates Toolkit. Someone created an awesome collection of the haunted house art. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's right. I remember. The floating table and the bursting table. I don't remember those. That's right. Pancake Cat. I was lurking while working on my surprise. Surprise or surprise? Basically the same thing, but with the surprise, I know exactly what you mean. Chat is emote only. Oh, God. Go and spam those emotes then. Because what else do we do? God, I really hope that we are going to see penguins and seals. But more than one. More than just a grey one. More than just king penguin one. Please. I mean, we all know about the emperor penguin also being in the leaks. Or data mining from beta or launch. It was such a long time ago. It's a year later and we still don't have the emperor penguin. But they were in there. But we never got it. So where is it? Help! Go keep. Oh shoot, Kane. I hope you have a timer on because I forgot the timer. I hope you did. Oh my gosh, tell me you did. Can I also do that? No. Oh man, I really. Wait, do we also get a new rock set? Might not. Do we get another rock set? We've had so many rock sets already. I don't think so. That will be a thing, wouldn't it? Another rock set. I want to have a big screen. I want to have a big screen like this. Oh, it's already gone. Oh my god, 2 minutes are so fast, aren't they? That's insane. Oh, it works. Wow. It's over. Yes, it's over. Now we can have a bigger... I like this with a crocodile in my face. It's trying to bite me. I'm a part-time lurker while creating Christmas cards. Oh, that's awesome, Ruby. Thank you, Kane. Thank you so much. Yes, it is a little surprise. Oh, that's amazing. Climbable Chunky! I'm here. He's here. Climbable Chunky. Thank you so much for the 6 months. That's amazing. Thank you. Can we get some love and trunks up in the chat for Climbable Chunky? He's here. What is your favorite animal? Not just fantasy, but just in channel. An orca, Maiden. An orca. So if you just heard the discussion, well, it wasn't a discussion, but me just saying like there's not going to be any orcas or dolphins in the game. Yes, it also affects me because I love orcas. In all honesty, I really love orcas. No joke. No joke. They're fascinating, beautiful animals. And I would love to dive with them one day. Sean McBeard, so who and how refills the underwater feeder? Your keeper. But how, we don't know. We do not know. That is the question. Potter, are we gonna raise a streamer with a few years later? There's something learning the game. What? Of course, I will try. Yes, definitely. Team Lurkers, Big Willow, Team Lurkers. Louise, I'm doing okay. Celebrated my son's 9th birthday yesterday. Congratulations! His birthday is today. Oh, it's today! Oh, congratulations. That's amazing. But I'm struggling to find a motivation to go to school because of the supervisor. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But congratulations. That's amazing. DeLadysigner, you're way too happy. I guess the DLC must be very good. I don't know. I don't know, Desu. I swear to God, I don't know. I don't even know what animals are in there. I really don't know. I really don't know. I wish I did. Else I would not be talking here for 2 hours about a potential DLC. If I would know, that would be too much. That would be too obvious. If I would know, I would not be here talking 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours already about it. Then it would be 2.5 hours completely lying. I would not do that to myself. No. The only thing I miss about Planet Zoo is some kind of keeper mode like in Zoo Tycoon. That's fun. Yeah, I'm not really the type of girl that plays with that, but I can imagine that people would love to do that. I redeemed an ad to play, make some money. Well, thank you. I'm not really sure if we even can already. There's like this timer, but yeah, enjoy your ad for anyone that is not a subscriber. Commander Cal, you probably got one now too. But thank you, Commander Cal. Body says enough for today. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye, Miss Starshin. Thank you so much for stopping by, lovely. And who knows, maybe until tomorrow or on Thursday. But we're also going to stream more this week, of course. Thank you so much. Can't believe it's 9 already. Time flies, right? Ori, I reduced that. Oh, you did it again. You did it. Thank you, Commander Cal. I did one earlier too. I had one earlier. That one we did. We did that one, but there's like a timer in between. But I did do one now, but I can't see if anyone has an ad. But no, it's a good one, Miss Starshin. We're going to wrap it up. I did really enjoy talking with you guys about the potential DLC. I really did. I hope you guys did too. And if there is anything tomorrow, I will definitely make a video. But if I can, I might also stream. But as I said, I'm going to record my 100,000 Q&A video tomorrow. So wish me luck with that, because there were a lot of questions I saw, and it's time to do that. Because Friday, save the date, Friday, we will we have a 100,000 subscribers party on Twitch. We're gonna do a lot of giveaways. We're gonna do Twitch things, and we're going to play Jackbox Party Pack. It's hopefully going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm also super nervous for it, honestly. And Wednesday, we're going to play Immortal Phoenix Rising. That's the right word. I keep forgetting the name. It was called Gods and Monsters. I have early access for Immortal Phoenix Rising. Used to be called Gods and Monsters from Ubisoft, and it's going to launch on Thursday, but I have early access, which I didn't know. But I have early access, so I can already stream it today or tomorrow, whenever. But I'm going to stream it on Wednesday, so hopefully you guys will join me there. It's a beautiful, beautiful game so far. I tested a little tiny bit, of course, but it's a fun one. So that will be cool. But we're going to raise someone, so if you want to get some extra FaveM points, definitely join and just say hi to whoever is playing right now. I'm just checking the names. And obviously we need to... Oh my god, there's so many people streaming right now. And obviously we need to share some love in the chat. I think this is the one. We're gonna raise someone, and hopefully it's English. Else we're screwed. send some love, send some joy. We're gonna raid Lottie the cat, and we're gonna do this. And hopefully to see you guys maybe tomorrow and else on Wednesday. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for rambling and thinking with me. And let's share some love with Lottie the cat. I love cats. I love orcas too, but I also love cats. So let's share some love. Let me just open her stream real quick. Because else I will miss it maybe. Lottie the cat. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I gotta add. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.